Yes, we're live. Bam. Say hello.
Hi guys, we have some technical problems, but
We
hopefully
had.
fixed it.
We had some technical problems.
So,
What is up?
das klappt mal nicht.
Doch.
Warte, ich versuche
Du
jetzt
bist auf dem
nicht.
falschen, du bist auf dem alten. What's up, guys? Let us know if you see us, if you hear us, please.
Give us comments.
Könnt ihr uns hören? Könnt ihr uns sehen?
Wenn du auf den Channel gehst, müsst ihr eigentlich.
Ja, ich müsste es eigentlich live.
Siehst du das?
Nein? Ich sehe mal nichts.
Hier, ich sehe es. Bam.
Das ist uns. Haut schon
Ah,
frei.
wunderbar. Ganz neuer Chat.
Aber warum sieht.
Alter, das hat voll eine Delay, wie witzig.
Okay, live, wir live. Ah, ich sehe mich. Oh, verdammt. Das ist wirklich schöner Delay. Gut, ich mach Ton aus.
Ja, mach mal den Ton aus. Sei mal professionell.
Okay.
Be professional. Switch off the audio.
So.
Device, please.
Okay.
It's so funny to see the delay, guys.
Yeah. Everything. Good guys. So we have how many users we have?
Who's there? Let's
Look who's there.
Andre, what's up? Urs to Freiburg. That's so retarded.
Oh, the
I have to switch this up.
Okay, we are live out of the Corona crisis here. Yeah,
It's only us.
Yeah.
Only us, we swear.
And we have agreement that if one guy gets sick, other one has to die too. Whatever.
Like, to be honest, we rolled every day for the last 3-4 weeks, so
Yeah, not last week. I was sick.
that's true. He was sick.
No Corona, hopefully. So, but yeah, it's too late. Simple thing, it's too late if somebody has it already. So we have an agreement. If somebody gets sick, then the other one too. Yeah. Besides this, I have rare social contacts. Actually, I recommend that you have this too, so that we can get back on the mats. All get back to the mats very, very soon. Yes, so we did we did a poll with what we should do today. Mainly it's a Q&A. So the poll was only for the reasons if nobody asked any questions, I would show some stuff, some guard passing stuff. But hopefully you have some questions to us. So use the chance to have questions. Maybe there was no time the last weeks for this or whatever, or you're super interested. You're actually watching a million instructionals, and you have some questions, or you want to simply ask what's our side. So feel free to ask questions.
Works well, that's good. I just let the people that are still waiting for the other chat, for the other live stream know that we had to open a different one.
Yes. Yeah, 11 Zuschauer. 11 spectators. So cool. We try to keep this in English and German. This will be a little bit confusing, maybe, but it's not. It's like all my classes.
So now we have
I
the
try my
full
best.
Matrix experience.
I try
A lot of English, a little German sometimes. No, we always keep it English and German, guys. Immer Deutsch und Englisch bei uns im Training. Meisten Leute können Englisch, oder? Most people speak English. Ah, yeah, I got it. So I let them know that we open another one.
Chat. Okay. Can somebody write something? Because I don't see any text. Ah, now I see it. Okay, perfect. André, schreib ruhig mal auf Deutsch, was du genau meinst.
Hab ich.
Nee, schreib es mit André. Gerade mit dem Andi.
Achso. Warte, vielleicht ich teile den Link nochmal und dann ist cool. Dann geht das.
Puya, you're invited to do it on Thursday with the gi. I'm pretty sure you will do this really, really well. But 3 meters distance the whole time. We will see how this works out
Good.
today,
Should
and
work.
then we will see how often we will do this. Expect to do it at least 3 times a week. Mainly for sure nogi, but for sure we'll do. I'm pretty sure we'll do class too. So yeah, good. So, Stream läuft. Good. Okay. Now, yeah, please start now. Ask some questions. If you have technical questions, let us know. To go directly for the next.
Wenn ihr Fragen habt, haut raus.
Genau, du übersetzt ein bisschen. You translate. You translate my English.
Other way around. So the more questions you have, the better, guys. The more you can take away from this. Je mehr Fragen ihr habt, desto besser wär's. Wir warten noch kurz, ob Fragen kommen. We wait for questions. If no questions come, we start with what we prepared. I think we have an interesting topic. Prepared. We need to prepare a good topic.
Yeah.
René hat schon sowas Interessantes vorbereitet und das ist eine gute Diskussionsgrundlage.
Only part, some guard puzzling.
Do you see the questions here too?
I only when I put the finger on some.
Okay, then we use them.
Jetzt kommt's.
Aslan, was geht? Kuya, Andre, Lisa, Muhammad, Freeman, Christoph, Jonas, so many people. Yeah. So viele Leute, das ist nice.
Yes. Okay. How do you approach passing under hook?
Underhook de la Hiva. Nobody plays it here.
Not really. But I'm sure. Stimmt mal.
Wenn ihr mir erklärt, was Underhook de la Hiva ist.
Ja, das würde schon auch. Was nennt er denn andere?
Regular de la Hiva or reverse de la Hiva?
What do you mean exactly? Andre. Oh. Mantis guard. Nobody plays Mantis guard actually. Not really. But mostly, yeah, simply try get some angle and get out of it fast, not passing from there. But it's sometimes, I don't know, somebody did it on me once. They were stuck there for a moment. So I kept my posture. And yeah, until it was loose its grip and I didn't give the grip back. But the other question was good too. Wait. Maybe we can go later. It's a very special question.
Yeah, keep it basic in the beginning if
First,
possible.
more basic in the beginning that everybody has something. Dusty, hey Jeff! Jeff is on.
Hey!
Jeff, hi! We're getting more and more people. It's great.
That's why it's better to wait a little first before we start.
Dusty talks. Okay, the dust show.
He just wants me to get choked. Thanks, Mark.
Dust show is a good question.
Mark will do this good better.
I show some dust. Should be
Wenn ihr ihn nicht.
other side.
Ja.
You can see it. I think we should this one. Yes, because I don't know this one. So classical dust stroke. Main topic. What is a dust stroke? Mainly, I'm stretching out the arm from there. Mostly, I do it from a neon belly position, stretching out the arm, going under. As soon as I can, many people try now to get the head close tight like this, getting biceps, grabbing the biceps here, and from here, I always recommend to stand on the full one. Why? Because to
Wait,
defend.
that's connected to guard passing, because the topic is guard passing, don't forget.
Yeah, we can do it through
Das
that.
Thema ist ja eigentlich Guard Passing, also müssen wir das irgendwie mit Guard Passing machen.
Das macht aber gar nichts.
Moment.
Right?
Time and total.
The guard hand.
Time and cable total.
Okay, you can, if you have a problem, you can for sure jump into dances from everywhere. I'm too old for this stuff. Maybe I can't do it like that. But what I very often do is I'm using the frame. So when I, for example, I'm going for the knee cut here, it's the moment where I'm going here and from the past directly I try to attack my last joint. So mostly simply super basic, coming here, the frame is coming, I take the frame to the inside here, pull the hand down and sliding in. But the main problem here is, because people think about stretching the back to the neck, and okay, I cannot get my biceps grip. Here I'm using a nice trick. I'm taking this foot behind the head and I'm using my knee, just after getting to the inside. From here, now it's super important, I cannot stay here. I not recommend to finish a dance from there. This can work for sure, if I make myself flat now and tap him, can work, but I give him the opportunity to use his hand, and get his hand to the outside here, and now my choke is really done. And if he is doing a good job, he can flip me over, but then I fly into the laptop. So, let's go closer. So I have to open the grip.
Ist cool, dass wir sehen, wie weit wir von der Kamera sind.
So I recommend, when you do it from here, catch it, sliding in, hands together, first for the control, and now I take this foot and I come with my knee behind his head, here, put my knee on the head and push it to the inside. It's so much stronger, in my opinion, than only doing this. This head has limits.
Definitely.
On strong people,
Also I can block here, I can do this, I can extend, I can grab my leg.
that's the reason I'm mostly staying here and make myself super tight here first with the knee. And my knee now is pointed inwards, like this. So here, and this helps me a lot to get my arm through, closing everything, falling over, stepping into full mount, and jumping from there.
Yeah, I think from the full mount it's the most powerful finish,
Yeah,
by far.
the main thing is, from the full mount, the defense is done.
Yeah.
This is
can't
so
take
hard
my
to
arm
defend. As soon as I'm in full, it's super hard to defend.
And in DAS I feel okay if I still can take my arm out and go here, but as soon as he takes it away, I'm in trouble.
So once
And
again,
again, you can do it for passing, because the topic is passing. Let's keep this professional here.
okay, so once again, I touch my inside position, whatever, and I try to stop my knee cut, but he's framing me. So what I don't like to do, doing some move on the shoulder here. So he's framing me a lot, like this, and I going like
And
this.
this is a powerful frame, so you gotta handle it anyways.
So from here, moving over, press him down, hold him tight, get my second grip, stepping over the head, push the head to the inside to get tight rear naked grip. Super important. Don't do a lazy rear naked choke grip here with the fingers on the biceps. This will never enough. So we have to get really deep here. Work on your grip and get a deep one. This hand now, don't stay here. It's climbing up in the shoulder. Now from here, moving forward on your head and sliding over to the full mount. And then the shoulders come. Don't stay here. Give him always a chance to escape.
Let's show it from the other side with the grip. So, he comes in. First thing I do to avoid this, I try to be flat on the mat. Okay,
So
that
first-
takes it away.
So I get my grip here, but I'm not able to get the head more bent to get a figure four. So I'm taking this leg and push it to the inside, sliding in, tight, tight. If I stay here now, reduce the grip.
If I can get my arm out and here, I feel good again. Okay? Eventually I can roll him, or I just stay here and then I get my back extended and that releases the grip. No, I make sure that I'm safe again. Okay? So I hope that answers your question, Mark. Guys, if you want, wenn ihr mehr Deutsch hören wollt, weil das ist ja schon ein bisschen mehr Aufwand, dann schreibt das bitte im Chat, das machen wir gerne. Wenn ihr mit Englisch klarkommt, okay.
So, I can
Mm, Mark fragt, do you know any way to prevent him bringing his arm to his knee pit besides mounting? Yeah, with the knees, I guess. To control my arm with the knees. You know what I mean?
What I do, I try to make this all very tight from the beginning. From the beginning on. So,
Es geht ja den Arm. Will ja wissen, wie
ja,
wie
das zeige ich mir von der anderen Seite. So, show from here. So once again, when I go for the DAS here, I'm still tight with my leg here, and I try to have this like the whole time in the way, but it's automatically getting more open as soon as I'm coming from here, and now he has the chance to get up here. So go back. So I try to make this gap as small as I have to. So I'm moving forward already here. So I'm here, get it, and I stay tight with my right knee on his belly. I'm not giving him space. As soon as I give him more space, he gets the hand out. Right. So I need to cover with my inner leg here this arm. This is not an easy task because especially in fighting when he's giving me a lot of resistance, then it happens. Right? And so I have to block it really, really good. And as it's a fight, so I'm always moving my hip, my leg until I get the point and I'm sliding over to the full. So maybe don't step over like this. Stay tight with the knee and sliding over with the knee over the belly. And take the full like this. So you take the full really, really tight. So don't go open it and step over because this time he has a chance. Stay tight with the knee here and then sliding over to the full and stepping around.
Next. Okay, I hope this answers your questions. Next pass should be getting double underhooks under the legs to low sit out. Next pass should be getting. What do you mean, Freeman? Double underpassing? Okay, Mark is satisfied.
Perfect. Freeman.
Do you mean double underpassing? This?
Yeah, it means that for sure.
Do you think this? Do you mean this because he talks about a sit out? Is that what you talk about? Come on, Freeman.
Immer weg der Shit.
There's another great thing you can do now when you're at home. You can practice handstands. I
Yes,
do this
you
all
need
the time. Just practice your handstand. You're gonna have a great handstand.
Okay, double underpassing. Personally, I'm not using this sit out very often, very successful. This is something I think Bruno is doing it a lot. Bruno is
No, if he would be here, he could answer, I'm sure.
Bruno is using a lot. He gets his opponent up to here and he slides under and he tries to get back from there. That's what Bruno is always doing. Very efficiently.
Shout out to the silent killer, Bruno.
But personally, I keep it more old school. So I keep it as soon as I get the double unders, I try always to connect my hands here because this is weak. We have no gi, nothing to grab. So I need to get my hands together and I lift him up like that. So I do my favorite pass here, especially with flexible guys. As soon as I made something like this, personally, I try to get one knee through. Because now I can pin his legs. And I spread his legs like this. So especially if he's super flexible, he will not get, cannot stress me with the other leg, which is coming in other cases. So what I do now, stretch him out, moving forward, and I get some kind of great grip here. Now, the other foot, winch, move, and I pass. This is my favorite from double under, but there are a lot others. But this is one really nice. So when I get from here, double under, connecting my hands and driving forward as soon as I can. From here, lift him up first to simply steal some mobility. What he wants to do is mostly walking back and stuck his feet in again like this And now it's getting hard. So I simply want to steal some time. So that's the reason I come in here, lift him up first. And for sure, if I can roll him over, perfect, I can directly try to take the back from here. Put the leg in. So mostly I try it first, and then I go, because I fail with this a lot, because people are resisting. So I try it as they were resisting, and then now he pushes his foot down again, and what happens? One foot, now I give you the pass from one side, simply one, and that's the moment I simply step on one side. One side, getting the head, ass grip, oh, walk him up, and pass. Normally passes.
Yeah, okay, that's what he said. Muhammad has a question. Wie kann man aus, Mohammed, sorry. Wie kann man aus Open Guard angreifen, worauf fokussiert man? So how to attack an open guard, what's your focus?
Create thematic.
Or do you mean attack from the bottom position? Because we're talking about passing at the moment.
Ja, so.
Okay.
Ein Thema mehr.
Also meinst du, wie ich jetzt hier attackieren würde oder wie er von unten attackieren würde? So do you mean him attacking from open guard or me attacking from passing the open guard?
Gute Frage. Top oder bottom?
From bottom.
Okay, this is super interesting because it's so more complex than
Das wird glatt passen.
200 Inch Spitze. Ist das so okay? Okay. The thing is, what I always try is, I try to destroy this game. Also ich versuche immer sein Spiel hier zu zerstören. Und solange er quasi in Balance ist, solange er keine Balance hat, kann er mich auch nicht attackieren. Und das ist genauso, was ich hier probiere. Was ich letztendlich mache, er versucht ja versuchen zu engagen. Das heißt, ich versuche zu passen und ich gucke, dass ich immer vor allem die Inside Position habe. Das heißt, wenn er es schaffen soll, die Inside Position zu kriegen, gehe ich zurück, bringe meine Füße wieder dazwischen. Hier oder hier. Vor allem. Und was ich jetzt gucke, ist, dass ich ihn versuche zu instabilisieren. Das heißt, ich kann den Fuß schiebe ich gern. Ich schiebe ihn hier rüber und bringe den rein. Oder ich warte auf, bis er einen Step macht. Bin hier, er hat einen Step und ich ziehe ihn rüber. Hier hoch. Oder ein Zwei-Singer. Das heißt, wir sitzen hier, er versucht zu kämpfen, er sucht Inside, komm. Ich attackiere sehr viel für einen Shoot hier. Für einen Single. Hab wieder das Bein. Das Ganze, also grundsätzlich versuche ich immer, entweder beides zu haben, oder typischerweise bin ich hier, er steht jetzt in einem staggered stance, heißt es glaube ich auf Englisch, he's standing in a staggered stance. So what I do, mostly try to get squared, doing idiot sweep, but idiot sweep will mostly not work. He steps out and I have chin and chin. As soon as I have chin and chin, I can directly start my chin and chin attacks, and going on from here. But before we all play this game, I'm forcing him to get closer. If I'm not able to get this position here, so I'm too far away to get directly chin and chin, I'm playing a lot with this foot to stress him the whole time, moving him here, moving him the other way, until I get a connection. Very important part is if he is blocking me with the hands, I'm not going for the legs like him. As soon as this happens, I try directly to catch the arms. Mostly he comes with the hand, I take him, same side hand, giving the hand to the other, coming up to the elbow, and then I go same side key. What happens, he tries to get posture back, and to get posture back, he has always to step forward. Now he's already in distance, so he push back, push back, and I get my chin and chin again. Here. From here, we have a lot of sweeps and other stuff we can do. So mainly,
Mohammed, is that okay? Is there something special you want to go over? Ist irgendwas, er hat jetzt einiges angesprochen, irgendwas Spezielles? Weil das ist ein sehr weites Thema, wir können jetzt nicht
ich
hier
muss auch noch auf Deutsch noch machen.
10 Sachen zeigen.
Also, das heißt noch ein paar Worte noch auf Deutsch. Mal hoch. Ja. Noch ein paar Worte auf Deutsch. Also das Wichtigste ist, dass ihr hier versucht, ständig die Inside Position zu behalten. Lasst ihr, was er machen will, er ist Level rein. Jetzt hat er schon einen Schritt, er ist schon einen Schritt weiter. Ich kann natürlich immer noch etwas mit Arriva spielen, Arriva spielen, was auch immer. Aber ich habe, solange ich beide Inside habe, immer noch ein bisschen mehr Freiheit, ein bisschen mehr Möglichkeiten. Deswegen versuche ich hier so lange wie es geht, Inside zu bleiben. Jetzt hängt es mit deinem Stand ab. Steht das Squared, hole ich mir in Jitsu. Zieht er raus, ein Bein, habe ich wieder ein Shin und Shin. Ich kann von hier natürlich klassisch Shin und Shin Stuff machen oder auch hingehen und kann zu mir machen. Von hier wieder rüber. Kann auch öfter als man denkt. Wichtig halt, ich darf ihm das hier machen. Ich brauche immer mindestens ein Bein oben. In der Regel das Bein, wenn er mit dem vorne schiebt, ist auch das hier oben. Wenn er die Beine wechselt, müsste ich auch hier bei der Auslage wechseln. Das Problem ist, warte mal Lieblingsseite. Als Allerminimum müsst ihr in der Butterfly sitzen, Ellenbogen drücken, nicht schieben. Und von hier aus lässt sich auch besser einfach die Beine hinterherjagen. Okay? Das heißt, das ist der Grund, warum wir gerne einfach, warum wir gerne hier sitzen, warum wir gerne auf der einen Seite sind, einfach damit wir besser die Beine jagen können und den Arsch bewegen können. Deswegen haben wir immer eine Hand meist auf dem Boden hier. Wechselt er jetzt die Auslage, jetzt geht es wieder hier rüber und ich versuche immer wirklich den Beinen nachzujagen. Meistens lasse ich einfach zu und dann kommt der Fuß hier. Der kommt dann ins Spiel. Damit nerv ich ihn einfach die ganze Zeit. Pushe, pulle, pushen, pushen ab. Ein paar Ideen dazu. Noch viele andere Möglichkeiten.
But I think that's a huge topic.
It's a big, big topic.
Das ist ein riesiges Thema und da muss man schon ins Detail gehen eigentlich, wenn man jetzt viel da mitnehmen will. Ich denke, man muss da aggressiv sein, so wie er es gesagt hat, den Beinen folgen, Inside-Position verteidigen, also die Leute nicht nach innen steppen lassen und so weiter.
And never do cartwheel passes,
Jeff talks German. I didn't know.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Ja, Jeff talks super gut Deutsch.
Nice.
Do you keep your head close to the leg? On the chin and chin. It's a good question.
You asked that.
So, when I do Chin and Chin, also wenn ich ein Chin and Chin habe, dann fällt das noch mehr an. Ja. Mein Chin and Chin mache ich nicht das hier. Ich lege nicht meinen Kopf herab. Genau deswegen. Mein Kopf ist, ich ziehe sein Knie immer auf die gleiche Seite, auf der ich ziehe ich sein Knie an meine Brust, aber mein Kopf ist mehr hier. Ich kann besser reagieren, ich habe meine Schulter nach oben und ich versuche meinen Kopf in der Mitte
Viel
zu halten.
schwerer.
Was ich nicht mache, ist das hier. Sobald ich das mache, runde ich meinen Nacken und ich finde es einfacher, Finger zu kriegen.
Ich kann jetzt drüber rollen, kann direkt choken. Richtig
Deswegen,
strong.
ich bin meistens mehr hier. Das ist meine Distanz, in der ich hier arbeite. Nicht hier, weil ich habe zu wenig Kontrolle, sondern ich bin hier. Ziemlich genau da. Und habe meine Schulter natürlich oben. Mach's nicht so, sobald ich hier hingehe, nach Kopf nach vorne bringe, hierhin, habe ich immer das Gefühl, der pusht mich viel zu leicht rüber. Ich kann zu spät reagieren und ich kann wieder gut
Oder
hin.
Kopf wegdrücken auf die andere
Hier
Seite.
ist es viel schwerer. Ich finde es hier, macht es viel mehr Trouble. Also wenn er es hier probiert, if he's trying now to give me a guillotine from here, I have to want more time to react.
And also I have to lean forward and he could easily sweep me. I'm off balance alright. He could sweep me
So,
this way.
and from here, it feels, for me, it feels awkward. Definitely. I don't want to cuddle with his leg here. I simply want to press his leg on my right shoulder and keep it there. What I also don't want to do is he's cutting through like this. That's the other reason I push it really hard on my right side, my shoulder like this. Pull. Yeah. from there, then I start my sweeps. A lot of attacks, both sides. Other question. Cartwheel. I never do cartwheel passes.
Den muss ich warten für den Sean Williams Sweep. Oder kann ich auch attackieren? I can show cartwheel.
Sean Williams. Warum warten für den Sean Williams Sweep? Auf was willst du warten? Sobald ich. Also ich weiß nicht, was du meinst mit Sean Williams Sweep. Die Sache ist, sobald ich ihn habe hier, dann warte ich auf gar nichts mehr. Ich achte vor allem, wie steht der Fuß und wie weit kann ich den Fuß provozieren. Abhängig davon, wo der Fuß steht, entscheide ich eigentlich, was ich mache. Wenn ich schaffe, ihn ein bisschen zu pullen, das heißt, ich muss ihn erreichen können. Jetzt ist er noch fast schon zu weit weg. Das heißt, am schnellen Chin poste ich mit dem Fuß, mit dem poste auf den Boden, der postet hier und ich ziehe ihn kurz rüber. Einfach nur jetzt, um den hier zu kriegen. Sobald ich ihn habe, dann droppe ich rein. Jetzt von hier nehme ich seinen Fuß und drücke ihn in eine Kniekehle. Greife um, lege ihn rüber und hole ihn rüber. Das schwarze eigentlich nicht auf. So I'm not waiting for anything here. I always try to be the active person. So I'm not waiting here, never. As soon as I get this grip in, posting with this foot on the ground, posting with this hand, pulling back, get very close to this foot. As soon as I get this, perfect for me, I fall to one side, not fall to my back. I always fall to one side, flaring out this leg like this, and then I'm kicking his own foot flat to his knee. Going around with the other hand, pulling down like this. As soon as I'm here, I cannot try to pass from there. I need, as soon as I can get some grip off his hip line. And from there, we can do more passes. Yeah, Tobias called it Sean Williams because Sean Williams teach this to me. Hopefully I did it right. And I love this sweep. I always using it.
Jude Schirmer. Jude, please show a cartwheel.
I think you can do better cartwheel passes.
Yeah, I love cartwheel.
So you can do cartwheel pass. Andreas can show the cartwheel pass. I never do. Too heavy for this shit. Whatever. No, it's true. It's not true. Nicky Rogers doing it. He's much heavier than me.
But he's super athletic.
So I never use it. But
honestly, sometimes you should do a cartwheel pass. Come on, don't bad about the cartwheel pass. So what I like to do is I try to push the leg to one side and weirdly, I know, step to the same side. When I'm here, I switch directions. See, my hands are already here. Then I can just do a little cartwheel and come in here. So here, switch, and I want to land here. Preferably, I want to land more north-south-ish. Okay, so here. But here I'm too close to his legs, and for him it's too easy to bring his legs in. So I'm here, let go. I don't go here because you see, very fast his knee comes in. Try to go more towards north-south. Here, here, and then from here super often I get this knee in or this knee in, then I can keep working from here. Noch einmal auf Deutsch. I even show this to the kids and they love it, of course. Ich versuche, ihn glauben zu lassen, ich will hier hin. Okay, dann lasse ich die Beine los und sofort bringe ich meine Hände auf die Matte. Wenn ich hier bin, fange ich an, Cartwheel zu machen, ich will aber hier lang. Also important, super often, I'm quite far away, and then I drop my head as soon as possible to the hip that comes over here. That's very important, because if you think about it, he wants to do this. Also super oft müsst ihr auch mit dem Kopf arbeiten. Beim Cartwheel wisst ihr ja nie, wo er ankommt, weil er sich ja auch bewegt. You never know where you land with the cartwheel press, because he moves too. Boom. So, sometimes you have to use your head, your arm, and your belly. You get, why you do cartwheel press, other than it looks cool, you get movement. Okay, sometimes you just hear nothing happens, nothing. Hey, look, this creates a scramble, why not do it, okay? Ihr macht das, um den Gegner so ein bisschen zum Scramblen zu bringen, damit was passiert. I know you trolled us with the cartwheel passing, but we still showed it.
Yeah. I know you're doing it, Rolling. You do it.
Bruno does it too a lot, and it works.
And
So
I don't never.
why is sneaky rope? Why are people doing it? Because it distracts. You know?
Definitely not a
And when the level gets higher, people get better. They know what you do. So if you do a cartwheel, sometimes maybe they don't. They don't know what your intentions are. The cartwheel. How to roll into a leg lock if the other guy sprawls on a double leg.
Backflip pass. Kuya, you can show next backflip pass.
Okay, Kuya, wait, I'm warming up a little bit for this one.
I do backflip pass on him. But then maybe it will be the last video we'll do this week. So
We do it when the school is open again. In the last video
So-
before that.
because of Andreas, because of his health, we don't do backflip passing today.
Wait, I practice it here first. Yes! I did it!
So,
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, the cartwheel pass auch noch gut.
I know, Jeff, that was my intention to show people that a cartwheel pass can be a legit card pass. That's my
True.
thing.
Mirrors could show backflip passes. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you could.
That's crazy. Okay, how to roll into a leg lock if the other guy sprawls on a double
I
leg.
just want you to sprawl on me, clearly.
Um,
So the guy that
you have to sprawl me.
shoots the double leg,
I take the leg lock if you sprawl me.
that's good.
If I do double leg, typical thing, we're here, I'm going down to my double here, whatever. What I try always to stay is I do some kind of ashi slide. So I had at least I need to let one hand on the leg like this. So mostly on the toes. Go on the toes, stay on the toes. This. And what I try is I normally simply slide with one leg to the inside here and I shoot with the other knee up. This is the most important part, that this knee keeps up. So getting one leg through and this knee stays there. Most of the time what happens, people do it wrong, they're landing like this and then I put myself in the full one. So I need to come in here and then I start directly with my ashi. It's not an easy task because if he's already on the knees and it's getting harder. So I need some space between his toes and his knee. If he's on the knees, it's getting hard. So once again, I'm here, I'm coming from my double leg, he sprawls backwards. From here, I simply like to slide in, come up like this. Always have to keep your frame, push him, get the ashi. So not easy. If he's going up, so here again, he sprawls again. If he's on the knees already, not an easy task. So what I always need to try to lift him up and slide him with one leg in. And this is the moment when he's on the knees, I'm not going for it. Now I'm mostly more finishing the double. So I force him to sprawl more. Now he has to sprawl more again, sprawl more, and then the leg is getting long. When the leg is getting long, then I have enough space for sliding through. So the main mistake is what people are doing, they sprawl the wrong timing. As soon as the knees are down, go hunt for the double leg. Force him to do good sprawl. Only if he has a good sprawl, where his hips are up, his legs are in the air, not like this, he loses all the pressure. So force him to need the pressure here, and then he has the space to slide under. Maybe this answered the question. I can show it once again if you want. Show it once again. So, sprawl. Yeah. Okay. So once again, step. I lift his hand up. Go. Start. Jumps in. Now I'm going really hard for double leg. Then I have this space. And from this space, sliding in and get the ashi. This is more important in this case, in my opinion. This is the most important one, to keep this knee close to your body. Good. Next question. Hopefully, just a second. backflip pass. No way. No way.
Wait, let us prepare a few.
He's already afraid of.
Let's talk about if no question comes.
Yes,
I have
question.
interesting topic.
If you have time, could you troubleshoot my over-under pass? I often get framed hard. Okay, can I do it? Still have time? Yeah, 2 minutes left. Over-under passing. Do you use it?
Lately not so much, but when I use it, then it's
I
always
use it.
the version where I
I've
can show it once.
always, sometimes I use it like for years. I stopped using it and I start using it again.
Yeah, but I think
stop it
I
again.
refer to another pass. Like I don't use the Bernardo Faria type. I don't use this
I
one.
use this one.
I use another type.
But stopped using it now for the last year.
But I like this.
And now it comes again. Maybe in the gear I'm using it a lot. And Nogi, because of the frame, exactly. Because that's I think your problem is you do it in Nogi. It still works in Nogi, but it's harder because you don't have the grips. So I'm skipping a few steps. So when I go for the over-under pass, what means over-under, this is under, this is under, this is over, and I try to drive into him here. The main problem in the gi, I have the belt, I have fabric to grab, and I can pull myself brutally into him the whole time. What in no gi, if he has a strong frame to push me away, it's so much harder. And I'm always trying, but what really helps me is this. So when I do this, and he has a strong frame, first I need always to walk him up. And this helps me to come here. And that now we still have a super hard frame, but I need to give him a lot of shoulder here. And now I like to go in the other way.
Show it to the other side.
So getting into my over-under, doesn't matter how, works. So from here, giving out to the resistance. So first, when I start with my over-under here, I'm walking up first always. Now I'm going, stepping out and trying to get behind him. But he's still annoyed with the frame and he tries to turn his hip into me. So I take this arm sometimes, this one, move over, getting both legs, and I jump to the other side to clear the frame. From here, getting on the head as soon as I can and establish my base. Especially to get a good frame, he has no good frame if he's doing like this. So he turns always towards me. And this gives me the option to jump over. So at first I have to work against him, and then I jump to the other side where no frame is.
I know I have to switch sides, but I always get stuck during the transition.
You have to watch it in training when you do it, or do it with a family member on a video, whatever. Send us the video. But
Yeah,
we need to
that's
see it
funny.
now. That's what I always do here.
I love to review videos.
And definitely you need to have a strong pull. Instead of having grips, use hooks. Try to pull really strong, give a lot of pressure, and then it's a lot of timing there. Simply exercise it a lot to get the right timing for the jump over to the other side. Always when you change directions on passing, it's definitely a thing on repetitions before. You have to get better at it. But if you send us a video, whatever, or hopefully soon you see us in training again, we will look over it again. Other question. It was good. It's possible to finish my opponent out of his guard. Possible, but not a good idea. So, you mean close guard? For sure. Well, what do you think what he means?
Yeah, let's say first timers, they always try it. They always try to Americana you from inside the close guard.
Yes.
Not a good idea.
There's stuff for you, but I will not recommend it. So if I stuck in close guard, this is the question, hopefully this is the question, I'm not going for some attacks. Simply because
Maybe leg attacks, but
it gives him a lot of chances to counter me, to attack me. And what I have to pay attention, I have two positions here. I can be there, or I have to be up 90 degrees. Nothing in between, and I always try to get open the legs. And the first thing I can attack here is always when I maybe make it, I open the legs, whatever, and as soon as I open the legs, that's the moment, yes, for sure I can try to go for some kind of heel hooks, straight leg locks, whatever. But I need to open the close guard. I recommend focusing all on posture, balance, and opening the legs first, before you do anything else.
I mean, you can throw the leg over when the close guard is still closed, but we saw knees blow because of that, because then, like, Rafaela had to go.
Yeah, but she's throwing the leg completely over.
Yeah,
This is what I want.
yeah, I'm just saying it can be dangerous if you're flexible, it can work. Steven does it all the time. Tries to catch the outside heel.
My knee would explode, so I would.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
not-
most people
I'm not doing it.
probably should not do it. And it is illegal in some rules, that's right. It's reaping.
Next question. Turtle escapes.
Can you show a back tag out of the butterfly guard bottom? I love back tags from the butterfly guard bottom.
Some were faster. Turtle escapes was faster. And then back take from butterfly guard. Okay. Okay, but slow motion, I think he did not. Let's go over the back take, and then do turtle escape if you have some time. Okay, you want to show you butterfly back take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Several from there.
Great. Butterfly back takes.
So, of course, it depends if people are on the knees or if people standing. I try it even when they're standing. Most of the times, people don't show it against standing opponents, but I do one version that also the kids use pretty successfully. And there's no difference between, my opinion, kids jiu-jitsu and beginner jiu-jitsu. It's simple, basic jiu-jitsu, regular basically. So I try to get a 2-on-1, and if I feel I can pull people, I try to stop them by just stomping here on a low on the shin bone. It's not hurting your partner. It's relatively soft here, and it's relatively hard here, so you're safe. Just don't stomp the toes and don't kick the knee, okay? So keep it safe. So I'm here, and if I get it, it's super major to keep my elbows here. Here I'm not going to do anything to him. So if I get a good grip, I step here and I pull them here, okay? And I fall sideways. So I get this. See, he wants to step forward to get a better base, so I stop that. Sometimes I even get this kicked all the way out. Now it depends. If he stays up like this, I have to come up to raise my hips, maybe even all the way to get the hook in here, and then maybe I pull it down and I have the back here. But most of the time, if it works, if you make it work, you do some push, pull, boom, get it. You see, if he drops to the knee, I'm good to go. It's very important that your hip goes higher than his, as I said before. I come up, I try to still hold his arm. Sometimes I switch the grip, I come up, and I'm here. You have to be close. You can't be here or so. Now there's several some people refer to only do this. You can go for Nelson, which I love doing lately, which Gordon refers to. Use the Nelson, put pressure to pull him here, or no other way. Pull him here. I want to be nice to him. Why am I nice to him? He's never nice to me.
Always nice.
Or simply my favorite is I come up, I cup the hip, I post my hand here, and now I pull, but I move my whole body, and he falls. And all this also, of course, works when his knees are down, but from here I mainly would switch to a 2-on-1 like so, because it's simply closer, or to an arm drag, which is of course the most powerful option. And then I would advise beginners to take the leg out. If you're advanced, you can keep the leg in. You go here, there comes the point where you have to put the leg out, switch, come up, and again, cup the hip, go here, or put the Nelson in. This is my favorite option. Just pull it up a little bit, it falls right into a new attack. Yeah, that's mainly what I like to do. I like to advance from this to this a lot, because it's super powerful. It falls a little bit, and then you get even a higher point, better pull with the arm break. Mostly. And I like to keep it in, because if it fails and he goes back, I have a butterfly hook and I can work with it right away instead of taking it out.
Good. Turtle was our question. I should turtle escape.
Stretches at the end, keep that in mind, maybe at the end of the video show some stretches. I can show some of my favorite stretches, you can show some of your favorite.
And don't forget the mantis guard.
Slow motion, is that okay for the butterfly options? There's a cool fancy one with kicking people in the air Marcelo loves to do.
Yeah.
But he would be too heavy for me to do it. I would not, let's say I would not do it in rolling against somebody heavier. Like where you scoot under and boom, twist it up.
I do it a little laughing on you, but let's talk about the turtle.
Yeah.
Because time is running. Want to end up turtle maybe? Easy. How many time we have? So, turtle. If I'm a turtle position, it's a big difference if he has the seatbelt already closed or not. So if he has it closed, I roll to the other direction. But if he is open. So always, if I can defend it, so I make everything super small here, super tight, and I'm protecting. So when he comes with his hand and tries to connect, I don't let him. I always block him the whole time here, because this gives me the option now to roll my inside here. If I can, I'm grabbing the leg on the way, sliding it over. And going for some leg attacks. So, if I cannot catch the leg, I can easily regard. So, still the hands are open. I'm defending. So I'm rolling on my inside shoulder. I'm making a super small roll, getting up with my butt, and at least I'm regarded. If I can, I try to attack the leg on the roll. So I'm here, I roll and try to attack the leg directly. Doing some kind of leg locks. The other thing is, if he has the seatbelt already closed, if I roll now, it won't work because this arm is protecting my primary roll puzzle. So I cannot roll to the side. What I do instead, first safety, I take my seat grip on the inside, then from there I move to the outside here, simply to get this leg a little bit away. And now, super important thing, throw my leg to the inside, throw him over, hugging the leg on the fly, put my elbow over the inside, and pass. A lot of steps. This is complicated, more than it looks. So once again, first thing, C grip here, super tight. I like to take my elbow here and clamp the arm. I don't need to get behind the elbow. I only need to clamp the arm a little bit. From here, the first thing, I get up with my, a little bit up with my butt and walking towards him. And I try to go with my leg over and hook it. If I can't hook it directly, I hook it on the fly. So once again, here, now, I'm moving over on my left shoulder. Rolling, and directly, I put the elbow in the middle. If I didn't have the leg here, he could easily recover, throw his legs away, and then recover the back mount. But because I have the leg, I simply put my elbow to the inside, and from there I can work, and I cannot recover the back mount that easy. So, einmal auf Deutsch. So. Also, wenn wir offene Griffe haben, kann ich immer innen rumrollen. Entweder zu Guard oder ich schaffe es, das Bein mitzunehmen zum Lenkung. Wenn er aber den Seatbelt schon geschlossen hat, muss der Seatgrip drin. Das ist der Joking Arm. Er kann mich hier ohne Hooks schon joken, deswegen muss der Griff hier rein. Sehr, sehr wichtig. Von hier aus die ich zu ihm versuche, das Bein hinzuhucken. Von hier schmeiße ich mein linkes Bein jetzt unter ihn und drehe ihn komplett rüber und klappe den Arm noch zusammen, um einfach ein bisschen mitzuziehen. Sobald ich hier liege, muss der Ellenbogen zwischen uns. Gehe ich strategisch hier gehen oder gehe einfach rauf, recover er sofort. Das heißt, der Ellenbogen muss dazwischen. Ist der dazwischen, geht es weiter. Und ich kann ihn passen. Das war die Teilungsschluss. So. So. Okay. Danke für den Hinweis on the microphone. Thank you for the advice on the microphone. It's the first time you're doing it.
The problem is we are doing it with my phone, and there's no external microphone. So maybe we can come closer. It's a wide angle lens, so we can really come super close, I guess. And then the sound should also be a little bit better.
So sorry for that, but it was the first time.
Well, now we know. Next time we know.
Next time we do it better.
Come closer.
And try to speak louder.
Yes.
Maybe. Good.
Way louder. Let maybe show the Marcelo back take, because he was referring to this one. You can show it on me.
The back take?
Yeah.
Okay. Marcelo, is that what?
You know which one I mean.
After butterfly.
This one where you got the 2-on-1 and then
don't need 2-on-1. So it doesn't matter. I simply get the lift. I think you know you mean this one. So mostly doesn't matter which one. You can grab 2-on-1 like this, or this helps me more to lift. This helps me more to drag. But it's both okay. Coming here, bring him over. I lift him up like this. And now what I simply do, one thing again. Remember, what I cannot do is I don't only pull him towards me like this, because he's too far away now. I have to load him up. To load him up means that I get his hip over my hip. To do this, I need to stay super tight here and get as close as possible towards him. So I do both at the same time. So what I do, and then my legs are staying like this. From here, now, I push on the inside and on pull with my of the hand, and I kick him with one leg like this. From here, hooking it in, take it. So mainly, you need to lift him first, and then simply kick out one leg. So once again, you have him here, or you have a double under, doesn't matter. Double under, you have to change the grip on the pull, but with double under, it's always easy to get the lift. Very often you get from the arm drag 2, but 2-on-1 is the classical one. Yeah. Take 2-on-1 again, close, up, like this. Now, pull the elbow, push the hand, and I'm using my right leg now to push. Yeah. See? Like this. Now, if I need, I can shrimp out, and take it, or most the other way. And I have my back.
I think most people mess this up because they don't do what he said first. You got to scoot under the center of gravity of your opponent, and then you.
Einmal noch auf Deutsch. Also die größten Fehlerstellen sind, glaube ich, zum einen, dass Leute einfach nach hinten gehen und ich versuche jetzt den Aufwisch zu ziehen. Das funktioniert alles nicht mehr. Hier ist der Zug abgefahren. Ich muss schon hingehen. Wenn immer, egal, auch wenn ich einen Butterfly Sweep mache, ob ich einen Lift oder was auch immer, sobald ich den Move starte, geht meine Hüfte immer mit an ihn an. Immer das. Immer ist ein kurzer Move. Gleichzeitig versuche ich es nicht, ihn mit meinem Bein hier wegzudrücken. In dem Moment, wo ich anfange zu drücken, geht er wieder von mir weg. Ich will ihn ja so nah wie es geht auf mir drauf haben. Das heißt, ich schiebe mich unter ihn und bringe ihn auch nicht drauf. Jetzt habe ich ihn super nah. Seine Hüfte ist über meiner Hüfte. Und in dem Moment, wo das der Fall ist, kann ich ihn einfach in alle möglichen Richtungen dirigieren. So, ich hoffe, damit ist die Frage beantwortet.
Is it better when we're closer and talk a little louder?
Hopefully. So. Good.
So regular class, the technique part is about 1 hour, so I think we covered that. Maybe we finish with some stretches and then we do it very soon again, guys. We try to do it often.
I have here a question about the mantis guard. Keep in my mind, but I need somebody trying to do a mantis
Dude,
guard.
and Andre, who's playing fucking mantis guard on you?
Nobody played mantis guard on me. I think.
No.
Rarely.
We played around with it a
One
little bit
time.
when it came out, and
You can
then
do it?
everybody abandoned it.
Do you know what mantis guard is? I
I
never
forgot.
remember. The Lariva with underhook.
So it's a Della Hiba.
The big
Was
one.
this the Ventus
I
card?
think so.
right?
I think so. Yes, I think like this. So, this was the question at the beginning from Andrew.
Yeah.
If somebody has this,
Was it that? I don't remember.
most of what I do is I try to fight this leg because this grip is strong and this is maybe a problem. It's very hard to get out of this. So, what I mainly
I like mantis guard because it gives yes, entrance.
exactly
Now I
that's
understand.
the second reason I would definitely paying attention a lot on this leg and working with this leg. I'm moving my ankle here, my body only to get this leg around. So what I maybe try is I would here, and I'm gonna go down with this underhook. It's getting super dangerous if I don't have the underhook now. Now he's kind of attacking my legs like hell. But as soon as I get some hook in between like this, now this gives me the good option to pull everything out. So, it's not an unrisky thing in this case, what I do, because I try to get some kind of leg track here and pushing my weight forward. But I cannot do something like this. Now if I do this, you can invert and going for some K-guard and giving me trouble. So I need to press it down and pummel this arm inside and sprawl him out. So from here, getting it done, and then getting down with this hand. That's horrible. And now I can easily sprawl him. I hope this answered the question, but nobody's playing it on me. Nobody. I think maybe never. We don't do much in La Riva here, that's the thing.
Okay, we go for stretches now. For the next one, first thanks for all the questions because that's what makes this exciting and a great learning experience, I guess. For the next one, we're going to do a call again. This one was mainly guard passing, but we did some other stuff too.
It was great. The guard passing was mostly simply if no questions should be there or not many questions, you go over more guard passing. Next time, if you have that many questions,
prepare questions. That's great.
You have a lot of time now to watch instructionals. There are actually a lot of free instructions. I think Kyotera has now a 2 weeks free membership. I think Henso has his online portal free too now for I think 30 days or something. Use the time to simply watch instructionals you have already, whatever, and staying in the game at least with your mind. And then we're here a few times a week to simply argue for the questions. And I think this was a good first try.
Yeah. Also for our members, we got requests, the kids want to train at home and so on, and we have a lot of families training here. They can train together at home. Some of you have mats, and we already filmed some videos today about basic drills, but if you do them, we do them in a few steps. The first one is the technique itself, then maybe a second version of it, then we tell you how to safely do a little position sparring so you get your timing done and a little resistance. So I think you can greatly benefit from those videos too. Also we do a lot of, we have still a lot of competition footage from the last competitions, and I do videos with that footage too. Great things to come. Today I cut 4 videos or so they all come in the next days. This is the first stretch I love, because you can do it all the time, you know. You type with your phone or whatnot, and having a good low squat is a game changer, okay? If you look at all the positions, this is basically the same. This is the same, you know. If you're a turtle, it's the same. You hear all the time, you want to be able to do this all the time. It's good for your knees, it's good for your lower back, and don't be lazy. You wait for the bus, you do wait like this, okay? I think it's called Asian Russian squat because I don't know, but many people in other countries they cook like that, they eat like that, and that's simply a great way to have your body.
Open the hips.
To open the hips, everything. You can push a little bit to the outside. You can grab here to make it more stretch of the lower back for the sides here. That's what I do daily, every day. So that's my favorite, probably, because I can use it all the time. Do you have a favorite stretch?
I have a stretching routine I do every morning, and I think one big part of it, it's super simple, but it helps me a lot to keep my back healthy. And that's simply when I'm going from upwards, simply try to reach the feet and getting flat with straight legs on the ground.
And yes, we will leave the video online. Yes.
This is for me super important. Starting here, maybe for a minute, and going around the legs, using the head to the knees, and get a good stretch in the back of the legs here, and especially in the lower back.
Yeah.
This helps me a lot to simply keep my lower back safe, because I got problems for years with the lower back. Then I started to do especially exercises like this. Then I do a lot of exercises like this where I put my hip forward, and from here I simply get some turns in, so I'm twisting my hip. And since I'm especially working around my back pain is going away. But I have to do regular base, so mostly any second morning I do some of that.
I do this
10
too.
minutes routine.
Also, you can bend the legs, like your elbows, and now you just let your upper body hang, and you connect your body to your thighs here. What that does is it's also relaxing your lower back, but it's relaxing the neck. A lot of people have neck problems, and you can simply, for your upper spine here, you can let it hang, and it's very.
It's a funny thing. After hard training sessions, I always start like this. If you have hard training session and my back feels super stiff, then I mostly start like this first for the first 30 seconds. And then I go, okay, now I go with the hands down, and now in the last one I going down to the knees.
Good point, yeah. I mean, we can talk about stretches forever. That's why there's a whole website dedicated to it. Shout out to Sebastian Brosch, Yoga for BJJ. Check it out. Yeah, I used it a lot, and it's great. What we forget a lot, because we're always like this in Jiu-Jitsu and always bending forward, almost in every pose we do. So you should do the opposite. You can start. You can also text. Everybody's on the phone all the time, right? So you can squat and text, but you can also text like this. And then this is the cobra from yoga. You go here. That's little cobra. Well, I guess big cobra. I don't know the name. And this is very good. You look up. You stay here. And also the overkill. You grab here. Keep your knees together, and then you try to bring everything up to the sky. This is great. Also for your upper back, and you can do it also with widespread legs, or you put the legs together, and then you never forget to breathe when you stretch. It's a big mistake beginners do; they don't breathe. Also for the lower back, this here is very good. Go as low as possible, and stay here. From here you can go up to the downward looking dog. This I love, and I also go for the calf muscles. This is very good. You can stretch the calf muscles or go down with both heels. Stretches like crazy. Yeah, that's the stretches I do every day. Oh, a big one, major one, is several versions. Beginners should start with just 2 knees on one side. You can keep it down. You inhale, and then you exhale. That's great. And you can go over the mat with your arm, because the shoulders are stiff too. I like to do this. On this side it's no problem. I bet when I do it on the other side it's harder. Yeah. And then you stay here to try to get lower. And if you want more stretch, you extend one leg. You do this down. You do the same thing. That's way more stretch. I feel it in my lower back. I do this every day. So many happy baby. Good.
Yes. Okay, guys. Thanks for being with us here today. Also danke fürs Zuschauen. Sehr cool, dass ihr da seid, da wart. Hoffe, es hat Spaß gemacht. ist einfach eine kleine Idee von uns in der schweren Zeit jetzt einfach ein bisschen was zurückzugeben, immer schon nicht sein können.
Genau.
Und ich hoffe, es hat Spaß gemacht und ja, ich hoffe, ihr seid demnächst mal wieder dabei. Ich denke mal am Mittwoch oder Donnerstag werden wir nochmal eins machen. Und ja, mal schauen. Hoffen wir, dass wir die Zeit überstehen und hoffen wir, dass wir die Zeit, dass sie nicht so lange sein wird. Ne?
Ja. Vergesst nicht, den Channel zu abonnieren, die Glocke zu klicken, damit ihr immer die neuen Videos geschickt kriegt. Es ist immer super, wenn ihr kommentiert. Und Daumen hoch, Daumen runter, wenn es euch nicht gefallen hat, gebt auch einen Daumen runter, whatever. Aber es hilft uns einfach.
Und wir denken das nächste Mal dran, wir reden lauter und versuchen das mit dem Mikro zu kompensieren. Leider haben wir kein professionelles Mikro jetzt hier auf die Schnelle. Vielleicht in der nächsten Pandemie mehr vorbereitet und haben noch ein Mikro hier an uns dran. Leider müssen wir jetzt ein bisschen weiter schreiben.
Ja, interagiert mit uns, stellt uns Fragen, lasst uns wissen, was ihr beim nächsten Mal, worüber wir reden sollen. Vielleicht können wir auch mal ein Match analysieren oder irgendwas. Es gibt so viele Ideen. Lasst uns wissen, worauf ihr Bock habt. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting us. We try to give you as much value as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, interact with us. That's great if you interact with us. We love it. Leave comments, share the video with your friends. Click the notification bell so you see all the future videos. And yeah, we do our best. Let us know what you want to see in the future. We try to do this as often as possible. We upload regular videos as often as possible, way more than before. And yeah, let's all push through this time and have as good time as possible.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Prost! Another cartwheel. Bye! Have a good one.
Mach schnell aus. Top. X. Drück mal X.
We don't know how to stop the stream, so this will go on forever.